Hey, what's up guys? This is going to be part 5 of my campaign as Parthia. So, in the last, I'll give you a bit of refreshment on what's happened. So essentially, this used to be my ally's capital, and he started sweeping to the east, helping me attack Bactria, so we are making good progress. I fought a couple battles here, fended off some armies. This army here is barely alive, so I'm going to have to refresh them, deal with some more general upgrades. Anyways, it looks like my ally is actually going to take Markanda in 2 turns, so this is perfect. So my ally is sweeping east, but at the same time, the Masagate and some of these other guys from the north are spilling south. They took out my ally's capital. Some of you guys are worrying about that, but I think it's good because my ally is going to be pushed to the side, and once he gets to the city, he should be strong, probably even stronger than me. So what this does is it actually opens up my ally's home territory to myself. So once I'm able to sum up enough forces, I'll move into here, take this over. I think it gives me a bit more breathing room. I'm, however, not at the point where I am able to move out. You can see I have an army here that's still trying to replenish, and they're out here in ambush stance trying to intercept any forces that come south. I'm just going to sit tight for a little while, and we're going to try and upgrade everything, work on diplomacy and stuff like that. Looking down south, it looks like one of the satrapies of the Seleucids is making a move on Araya, so that's okay. They're expanding here. As long as they don't move north, we should be alright, but if they're at war with these guys, it may push them into sort of my sphere of influence. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, I'm going to follow up on some of the advice you guys said. So one was to disband my mercenaries. I'm just going to show you right now that I had already done that. I don't have any mercenaries in my body, and that's what's definitely helping my economy and all that stuff. Now let's move on to the next thing. Let's look at our main city here. So Nisa right here has 28 happiness. It's dropping by -9, so that means we can look at the details and see why that's the case. You always want to do this, so I'm positive for the time being. But you can see negative factors are going to be slaves, taxes, and squalor. So taxes is going to be the biggest one. I have to keep it up because of my income, but you can see it's going to drain me down after a while, so I got to keep an eye on that and know when I got to let up. But anyways, my city here is relatively small, but it's growing. I'm just gonna have to wait to have enough money and technology to upgrade these parts right here. Anyways, let's go ahead and move ahead with a couple things. So first was technology. You guys recommended that I do a couple things. One of you guys said that I should tech up to the Catastrophic as soon as possible, so I'm definitely going to try and do that. Another one of you said I should, however, go up and, let me see if I can find it. Try and get it so that I can, let's see, where is it? Foreign policy, I think it was. So I can get a dignitary. And once I get a dignitary, you guys wanted me to put him on essentially... oh no, I already have the technology for dignitary. So I'll recruit a dignitary. And once I have that, actually, what you guys were telling me is that I should probably get him on auto management mode. So look, okay, looks like I can't. Formal government. Oh, okay, never mind, I haven't had this. So I'm going to research this first. It's an easy technology to get. And once I have him, I'm going to make him sort of increase the, he's going to go and manage my place and get more yield out of our stuff. Hopefully we can make more money, and that'll help me out. Anyways, over here, you guys also told me to start using my spies to poison wells and damage armies. So I see these guys here. I think I'm going to go attack them, and, I'm going to just slow them down. I don't want them attacking my ally. Let's go ahead and poison their provisions and see if we can injure that army and even slow them down. It looks like they're already on force march anyways, so let's see what we can do. Success, perfect. So they're gonna lose out, and that's perfect. And this guy even went up in ranks, so let's go ahead. Yeah, these guys got hurt by that, and it might have even slowed them down. So let's see, let's go ahead and see how we can upgrade this guy. So agent details, so disruption, authority, plus 5% critical success. Commercial. I think I'm gonna get more authority. I want him to be landing a lot of critical strikes, and it looks like this city is actually open, so if I could... man, if I could make it all the way over there... oh man, looks like I'm not going to be able to get there in time. This could be risky. I could try and get all the way to the settlement there, but this might avert these guys and bring them back. And plus I don't know what's in here. Actually, I'm going to go back into ambush stance, because if there's an army here and I get intercepted, we know what happened to the north, where this army up here I just got absolutely destroyed. So I don't want to go marauding in here. but this is a very, very juicy target, so maybe I can sneak these guys around the side here, and that would be perfect for a pickup. Anyways, let's see other things that I need to manage. Let's take a look at our finances, actually. Take a look how we're doing. Let's see. So trade has decreased because there's been a lot of war all around, and this is now enemy territory, so I can't trade through their land into my allies over here. So that's really, really bad for my what's happening. But at least I do have a profit coming in next turn. Or last turn I did make a profit, so that's good. Tax levels, we'll leave it where it is. It's making me unhappy, but at least it's turning a profit, so that's good. Another thing you guys wanted me to do is start looking into diplomacy, seeing if we can't just try and make some allies and try and ameliorate the situation down here. So let's see what we can do with these guys, and see if we can get a trade agreement. Chance of success low, non-aggression pact, and well, let's just see how they react to this. Rejected my offer. That kind of blows. Let's see why they don't like me. So, agent actions against them, treated with Araya. So it looks like they're mad because I'm allies with Araya. Gifts and stuff like so. They're unfriendly, and it looks like it's going to be kind of hard for me to make a move here. These guys are never going to ally with me. It's the satrapies to the south that I gotta look out for and try and be kind to. Let's see if I can
be seated and take wine to cool the head. Be welcome, emissary, if you come in peace.
Peace treaty. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not the best at diplomacy, but it looks like the odds are kind of stacked against me as of right now. So I'm just going to keep with my war efforts here. Once that's organized, we're going to try and see where we can go. Let's go back on the campaign map. And I think, yeah, these guys are going to stay here. Let's put them on, okay, well, they're just going to stay there. And I'm a little worried about that champion, but let's see what happens when we end the turn. Let's hope these guys can actually capture the settlement. Here has an unassigned skill. I think he's talking about this guy. Oh yeah, after those ridiculous battles, it looks like I'm going to be able to upgrade some stuff. So my general here, I definitely want him to be more of a commander. I tend to use that more in multiplayer anyways, so I'm going to give him the commander ability. And yeah, it looks like that's going to be good. So let's go ahead and end the turn and see what happens. So we're a good amount of years into this campaign, haven't been able to expand too much. It's pretty rough going, especially on Legendary, but I think once we get our foot in the door in terms of knocking out Bactria, in terms of getting at least more than one province for myself, I think we should be doing much, much better. So I'm a little happy about where we stand right now. And once we get our foot in the door, I think we'll be able to start rolling and get this campaign moving. Looks like some armies are coming over here, and they're going to try, and two of their agents are just double teaming my guy over there. And if they have another army moving up, looks like that's a problem. But look on the right, it looks like sadly we were defeated. The Bactrians pushed my ally back from that city right there. And looks like on the left, actually, one of my agents got rid of one of their agents. So overall, a lot of stuff happening just right there.
There is much to be said for generosity between friends.
No. So this is a problem. Bactria is resurgent. Hidden agent exposed, so okay. Military subversion. Okay. Assassination attempt. At least they failed. That's perfect. Well, not perfect, but better than anything. An enemy action was caught. They were wounded trying to escape, so that's what happened on the left. So my spy is definitely very good. Agent exposed. Political intrigue. Okay, I guess I have to check up on that. Instrument of war. Recruit the following agent, champion, martial skill. We'll see if I can afford it. These guys were beaten back pretty significantly right here.
Fight for you, my lord.
Man, I really hope I can get in here. Jesus, there's no supporting army here. Let me at least scout. Make sure there's no one here. Sabotage. Poison the wells. And then I'm gonna try and recruit. Let's recruit some mercenaries. I know you guys hate it when I recruit mercenaries, but I think it's the only way to get in. Not sure why I can't hire those guys. This is a risk. This is a big risk. But if I could capture that settlement, that would be it. Caught between a rock and a hard place here. If I stay here, I'm just as screwed. I can't upgrade these guys anymore. So let's go ahead and attack into here. And okay, perfect. Let's see if the auto resolve can give us a favorable decisive victory. 64, 74, 80. And looks like we're going to be able to break in there. And I think I'm just going to raise this settlement or do as much damage as possible. Try and get money, because that's definitely what I need. Occupy, loot, or raise. Money gain 0. Provincial instability -1 per... So I get more money from looting it. Yeah, I think we're going to loot.
At your command.
Move in there. And it looks like we've gotten some... a bit of bling in here, so that's going to be another city that at least we have. Yeah, so good thing I didn't move out here, because we got a lot of guys sitting out here, but I have some allies sitting out here, so they're going to engage. They might be crushed by both of these guys, and a third army over here, so we're kind of in the thick of it. I'm going to send him over here, and looks like there's even more armies coming down, so this is Hellenistic Hamlet. Let's convert this into one of these guys. Try and build a nomad camp. And looks like I can't recruit much of anything here. Just the buildings aren't there, but at least these guys can start doing a little bit better. I'm hoping these guys can come back and aid me. And then as for over here, we're just going to sit tight, keep raking in the cash, check in on these guys. Okay, we're still doing well. Technology's almost there, and we'll get that dignitary going, and hopefully he'll do some more action. Let's go ahead and end the turn, see what's going on. I wish I could have more forces to attack these guys, because it looks like they're on forced march. Oh, actually, the political intrigue is what I needed to take care of. So let's see. I could adopt this guy. Summary, records, stats. Actually, I'm not going to deal with any of the internal political stuff right now. I don't really care too much about it. It looks like we're 69 out of, so we still have a decent percentage of power, so I think I'm good to actually let it sit right there. Let's go ahead and end the turn and hope for the best. Hopefully one of these armies doesn't come marauding and stop me. I'm worried about this full stack here. And let's just see what happens. But anyways, okay, perfect. So, not perfect? What just happened right there? Oh, God. Alright, let's see what happens. At least I have my allies in the in the vicinity. I'm guessing they're not going to do very well. And all I have are my slingers. You guys know how I like to use my slingers to pick off his men, but I just don't think I have enough slingers and enough cav to fend his off. And he has his cataphracts. I mean, I have mine, but still, I'm going to let my ally at least tank for most of the battle, and then try and move up the side and see what we can get done. If I can defeat this army, it's just taking us one step closer to having something on the side, and I have to save my ally's army. It's basically the last moving army he has here. Otherwise, I think my ally is crushed, and I'm going to be all by myself. Let's go ahead and start the battle. I'm going to be reinforcing, so I got to wait for my troops to come on the battlefield. Over there. Looks like my allies are here, and looks like I'm spawning perfectly right in the back of the enemy.
What are your orders?
Let's go ahead and start moving these guys up here. And if I can... Okay, looks like his cataphracts are going to start rearranging. Let's get these guys lined up here. They're going to be the fodder. Get these guys lined up here and here. Get these guys all up on the hill. They're not going to be able to take a head-on charge. Cataphracts are going to be what's going to have to tank. And actually, if I can get half my enemy's army to face me, my ally actually should be able to take out these guys here. Light horse. I think I might swing. Try and see if I can swing my general over there and help out with taking out the light horse. And actually, let's go ahead and take the hill with all of my men. Try and see if I can pull this guy even further over here. I'm a little worried about these light horse charging my generals, so let's try and not get aggroed onto them. And let's go ahead and try and help my ally. Okay, looks like I can split up his army, but
Spears at your command.
that's going to be kind of a problem. Let's turn these guys around, start putting on shots. And it looks like they're more interested in chasing after my general. There's no way for me to get around. Let's hope that fight goes relatively well. He has more guys there. I'm actually going to send these forces over there.
Are your orders?
And these guys are, as always, just going to have to retreat.
Our spears are yours.
He's got too many pikes. So let's go ahead and see how the fight's going over here. It looks like my ally is just kind of sitting there with his horse archers. Oh my god, dude, really? Fuck.
Ready.
I think this is going to be a loss, actually. There's no way around this. The ally is just playing so poorly. Alright, let's get these guys going. Set these guys here. Get these guys up here. And let's see if we can't do anything to save my ally. Nope, looks like it's a futile fight. Let's try and get out of the way of his cataphracts. And let's move these guys over here. Yep, okay, it looks like we've lost over here. So this is going to be pretty devastating, I have to say. This means we lost the city here. Means that my ally is basically out of the fight. He has no more armies. And looks like I'm going to have to going at this alone. I don't know what this means for the overall state of the campaign. Come on. Come on. Fuck. What the hell are they doing? Oh, I dismounted them? I tried to hotkey my abilities before. It looks like that actually dismounted my guy. Oh, God. Okay, so that's a fail on my part, actually. So, yeah, it looks like this battle was lost anyways, and it looked like I just made it a little bit easier for my ally to, or my enemy to take me out. Okay. Well, that's going to be about it. Looks like these guys got caught. Whatever. Fuck it. There's nothing I can do. Let's go ahead and fast forward this. Lost cause anyways. Although I'm surprised we're even holding in against his guys here. His cataphracts on foot are actually pretty badass. Oh my god. Yeah, he's 42, 42, 42. Now he's finally starting to lose some men, but it looks like these cataphracts actually do much better on foot than they would otherwise. Although I am facing the brunt of his pikes, but that's going to be it. 135 kills for cataphracts on foot, so that's actually something I just learned by mistake. This is something maybe I should do. Yeah, 230, 257 against 2000. There was basically no chance in hell that we were going to win that battle. So it looks like we're back down to 0, kicked down to the ground. And we're basically back in starting positions, and the only thing that's changed is my ally is gone. A general that I worked hard on, he's gone. Yeah. Go ahead and auto-resolve this. That's fine. At least I think I got a little more money out of looting this guy instead of occupying him and losing it like I did last time, so... Noble death. We've already seen that screen. Man, this campaign is just depressing. I think what I should have done first in the campaign was consolidate my forces a lot more than I actually did. And then decide to move out, whereas I was way too aggressive earlier. Looks like my next closest kin is going to be the Orion guys over to the south. Faction destroyed, my allies, sabotage here, settlement lost, research complete at least. Where are you taking me? Your target is no longer available. That kind of blows. Okay, so war target invalidated, yada yada. I got you. Sagate. Hopefully they get ambushed by my guys here, even though I don't really have enough forces. Let's go ahead and start taking up to cataphracts. I think if we're going to fight a battle where I'm just holding out by myself, definitely going to need those guys here. See if we can't recruit. Man, these guys are super expensive though. I don't know if I can afford that right now. I'm going to wait off on that. And I think what proves best against some of my enemy builds is actually just going to be straight up cavalry like that. By doing this, I do have to go out of ambush stance, so maybe let's...
That is impossible, my lord.
I think I'm going to actually move him closer to my guys here in case we get an engagement. And then I'm going to start recruiting some more guys. That'll put me in a little bit safer of a position. So it looks like we're going to be defending the keep right here. Oh man, looks like we've lost basically everything here. Bactria is going to start reforming. These guys here are definitely defending their settlements. I'm going to have to pull these guys back. And let's talk to these guys here in the diplomacy thing. They're going to be the closest thing I have to an ally. So for some reason I can't have an alliance with them. I'm not sure what that's all about. So let's go ahead and see what their deal is with me. They're perfectly friendly with me. Treaties, gifts. Yeah, they're super friendly. I don't know why I can't do an alliance. We have a trade agreement.
And take wine to cool the head
okay.
Before we hit the day with work.
Well, let's go ahead and end the turn. Looks like my options are getting less and less in terms of what we can do. So let's defend the keep. Looks like we've had a dignitary or something land on the western shore of our one and only territory here. Oh god. Okay, he's moving forward. Hopefully I can start... Oh man, maybe I should say dignitary abroad and see if I can make a lot of... Oh, wow. Look at this over here. Alright, well, let's see what we got here. We have my general who's in the city. We have a garrison army of crap. And then we have a decent army here. Looks like I have... Control large army. See these guys again? Wondering what my auto resolve. Pyrrhic victory. I would want to win, and I think let's do aggressive stance and see if we can't win. Come on. Pyrrhic victory, that's fine. I lost a shit ton of guys, that's fine. I just need to win this. I didn't want to micro against horse archers. I think I would have actually done worse. Let's kill the captives and let's send them packing. So looks like that was a probing assault by the Masagates. They're definitely going to be back with the vengeance with a lot more guys. Duty calls. Let's get definitely the royal cataphracts, and the candidate that I want most is ooh, this guy has 5. Let's get him. Mission failed. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Assassinate. Actually, I want to just military sabotage him. Yeah, I got that. Political intrigue. They failed to assassinate, but he was wounded while trying to escape from his attackers. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care about you guys right now. You failed? Alright, well, it looks like these guys can actually hold them off, and what's kind of cool about this is if he moves down south, I can kind of swing around the back. It's getting more and more precarious, though. Oh, actually, I think the most troops that I lost here was not this army, but the garrison army. So it looks like I pulled off that victory very, very well. Let's see if this is a force I can grapple with in terms of assaulting. I could chase them down and finish these guys off. I'm wondering if that's something that I should do. Can't really hire anything like that. Let's move him back inside the city. And I think as much as I would like to go out and chase that guy, I think we're just going to have to bulk up. I can't risk a loss, anything like that. So let's keep going along here. They have decent health. I'm wondering if that's even worth moving. I think I'm going to build up my forces here. I'll check on finances, see how we're doing. Income next turn, we're still doing sky high. Slave population, taxes, others. So it looks like the bonuses I get just for playing on Legendary are going to be helping me out. Army upkeep, looks like I can definitely afford a large army. So let's go ahead and get this up to a full stack and then start plowing our way through. I think that's what I need. That's what I should have done at first. And yeah, let's go ahead and end the turn, keep this rolling. And let's hope no huge like horde comes in here. I think they're mostly moving towards Merv.
My honorable master would have me talk of gold. A lamp sum.
I think if these guys do want money, I gotta help them out. They're the only friendly faction I have around here, so let's go ahead and give them a little bit of money. Hopefully this... Where'd you send your army? Are you kidding me? Alright, well if that's actually happening, if these guys send their army out, maybe they got killed up here and that's why he's asking for money. I definitely hope not. Fuck. Alright, well, if these guys die, then it's gonna be me against everything. Sabotage, dissent is growing your settlement as fuck. So it looks like their agents are just going to town on me over here. -1 happiness, fuck.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
Let's get this guy out of here. Positive outcome, that's 75% target wounded. At least let's do this one, so I have the biggest chance of knocking him out of commission, even if it's just for a turn. Enemy wounded, so he's been going out. He's probably going to come back in the near future, but let's see what's wrong with increase in rank. Perfect. Am I not able to go higher in this? Insight unrest, -40% public order. I think that's definitely something I'm going to want to do. What else can I do? Authority, zeal, spy. No, I definitely want to be able to provide unrest in nearby settlements. These guys have been very, very weird. This army is still messing around. I think this is a large enough army to go ahead and knock those guys out. So let's go ahead and do that. And that should secure our home territory. I don't want these guys going back home. Let's see what auto-resolve does. Let's go ahead and see if we can't do this more effectively on the battle map. Looking to, kind of itching for a fight, actually. I think I need to get some revenge, get a little bit more happiness on my side. Think that I can do good, do well on this campaign, and hopefully this will improve my own morale, even that of my troops. My general, he's fresh. Maybe he'll even increase in rank, and we can start to get that rolling. Anyways, knowing that I've played it, oh, that's fine. We'll start deployment here. But yeah, it looks like I've played as the Masegate now that the Nomadic DLC is out. I've played as them, so I know kind of how they handle on the campaign. Looks like the campaign map has even given me a nice little bonus. So let's go ahead and form up for this. As I was saying, I've played as the Masegate, so I do... Let's get these guys in the woods. I do know how they react a lot more now. They're not as foreign to me. And so what that means is I know that his horse archers actually are going to come up to the front. They don't actually deal too much damage against some of my heavier infantry, even though these guys aren't that great. If they present a solid front to my opponent, we should be good. And actually, if I can get them charged outright, then that means that we're actually going to be fine, because I know these guys are fast enough to catch up with the cavalry. I just have to be able to sweep around the sides. Let's get these guys ready. And I think if we can start picking off the sides of his horse archers, sweep into this side, there's basically nothing he can do. So let's start setting that up. Looks like this hill was perfect if I was defending, so I was in a good strategic position. Let's hold these guys off here until we have actually some more of the flanking cavalry. I don't want him escaping. Looks like he's going to start reforming. That's fine. If anything, I'll charge in my general here. Let's get these guys lined up. You're going to charge in here. I may need a sacrificial unit just to start disrupting his arrows, because the first fall is the only thing I have to worry about. These guys are perfect. They're basically hidden. These guys are in position. Looks like he's out of position. I'm going to run by and try and hide in the woods, get some good shots off here. Get these guys ready. And yeah, it looks like we're in a perfect position to knock out the entirety of his army, so I think this is exactly what I needed to do. Get these guys off this mode. And yep, just a waiting game. Actually, let's get a screenshot right now. That's going to be happening. Perfect. And let the slaughter begin. I would feel bad for these guys if it was any other faction. These are poor nomadic guys. They have nothing to do. They're just poor farmers. But actually, they've been fucking marauding and destroying every single faction in the region. So, looks like this is going to be their day of reckoning. Looks like we're coming in on all sides. Yeah, let's see if we can't inspire these guys. Oh, looks like that's going to put them out of position. Full sandwich on them. And yeah, this is going to go excellent. I think I might even get these guys to charge in with their swords. Engage right there, and I think we should be able to steamroll these guys with much less casualties than I would have taken otherwise in the auto-resolve. And plus the satisfaction of just wiping these guys off the face of the earth is definitely going to be very rewarding. And I think this is the build I need. This is something one of you guys had mentioned, that actually going for a lot of these just median cavalry are going to be perfect for knocking out these horse archer armies, especially if they're weakened like this, and if I can use agents to slow them down, catch them while they're splintered and apart from their support base, then I should be able to take them out very, very easily. So, yeah, actually this is going to be the technique, and if I can tech up to Catastrophic technology and have Catastrophic armies roaming everywhere, then I think that's just going to be that much easier for me to win. Let's continue the battle. Just make sure we can wrap these guys up for a couple more seconds, and yeah, once we can chase a couple more guys down, I think that's actually good enough. Let's call it a battle. End the battle, and yeah, 137 losses. I think I got off better than I did on the auto-resolve, and I made sure that these guys had basically no troops remaining, so I think that's more efficient than the auto-resolve. Anyways, yeah, I think this is good. I think this is me defending the keep. I'm going to go ahead and end this this replay right here. If it's the end of at least the turn, increase in rank, military tradition. So I got to actually stick through to the end of the turn, I just realized. Let's go ahead and tech this guy up. Light cavalry tactics, plus 5 shots. I think I want to actually go for weapons damage for my melee troops. Let's go ahead and do that. And my general, authority, -4 recruitment cost actually would be very good. Let's go ahead and do that. I think that's what I need. And yeah, sure, one. Why not? Alright, cool. So I think I'm actually going to end it there. It's been a pretty long video, so I'll get back to you guys with another episode soon. See ya.